All right, so happy Wednesday. It's April 7th. We're halfway through the week. That's crazy. Let's start off with our daily pledge. Today is a new day. I am ready to be the best me I can be. I will listen so I can learn. I will try hard so my brain can grow. I will not give up. I can learn anything I put my mind to. It's a new day. I personally think it's a beautiful day. I know that some people don't like rainy days, but you know what this means to me? I am one step closer to mowing my lawn because the grass is going to grow. I love mowing my lawn. Let's do our check-in. How are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? Where are you at this morning? Did you wake up feeling great? If so, that's awesome. Use that energy, apply it to your day, be productive, get something done. And if at the very least all you do is smile, smile all day long, all right? And share that smile with other people because you know what? It's infectious and I think other people will enjoy it. And before you know it, they'll be smiling too. If you didn't wake up feeling so good, get out your toolbox, get out your tool bag, start working on those tools that we have been using, okay? For the last year, over a year now, we've been working on filling up your toolbox. Don't forget to use them. I know that when we don't feel well, our depression increases, our anxiety is bad. We forget all about these tools and these skills that we've learned. But get them out and start working on them. And I can promise you they are going to be helpful, okay? So for Wellness Wednesday, I wanted to go back over some things that we've already talked about. I think it's important to review, to recap what we've talked about, just reinforce it again to get stuck in our brains, right? One of the things that I thought was cute that I had to print off this morning was the gratitude mirror, okay? One of the things that I think is important is that we are able to look ourselves in the mirror and to be able to tell ourselves what we are thankful for, to feel joy in our heart and to feel happiness, okay? So this is our mirror. I want you to take this into the bathroom, wherever you're at, someplace with a mirror. Maybe you have a handheld mirror. I want you to look into the mirror and I want you to think about all of the things. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you really look, what are you grateful for? And I want you to write it down in your own mirror on this piece of paper. So this is our gratitude mirror. When you look in the mirror, what are you thankful for? Okay? And if you know that there's only negative thoughts going through your head when you look in the mirror, we know where we need to start, right? We need to change that thinking. We need to back it up with positives. But what I'm hoping for is that when you look in the mirror, you can see good things. You can feel joy and you can smile and say, you know what? Things might not always be great all of the time. However, I have a good life and I am thankful for all of these things that I'm going to write in my mirror. So this is the gratitude mirror. I thought it was really cute. I liked it. I had to show it to you. I'm all about just more tools and more resources to help, to give you something to think about, to keep you busy. You know, at the very least, if you need something to distract you, let's just work on as many worksheets as we can to keep ourselves distracted, to give ourselves something to think about, and it's going to get stuck in our brain even more and more, okay? Another thing that I liked about when we talk about Wellness Wednesday, remember it's not just about exercising and eating right and all that good stuff. It's just about that overall wellness. Remember, hold up. This is not only our control wheel, but it's our wellness wheel. Hold up your wheel and think to yourself, am I doing everything that I can to take the very best care of myself that I can? Are you making sure that every area of your life is balanced? Now, obviously, we're not perfect. We don't ever want to be perfect, but we have to work on the little things. Oh, there's a gratitude app. That's awesome. Cool. I need to look that up. We need to look at every single little thing around our wheel to make sure we're at least trying to give it some attention, okay? Here's healthy love. Okay, this isn't just in an intimate relationship. This is with family. This is with friends. This is a jar of healthy. Key word here, healthy love. Sometimes we get into relationships that are toxic. They are unhealthy. They are damaging to our growth. They are damaging to our minds. And it's important to focus on healthy love. So here's what's in our jar. People respect your boundaries. They encourage your growth. Honest communication. Willing to compromise. You grow together. They're not telling you that you shouldn't be better. They're not telling you that you shouldn't continue to be your best self. They watch you grow and they grow with you. They work through problems. They affirm feelings. They focus on a resolution. They don't let conflicts. They don't hold grudges. They don't hold those over your head forever. They resolve that. They respect your independence. They let you be who you are. They understand that you are unique and you are special. And they let you just continue to grow and be as wild and crazy as you want to be, or as shy and quiet as you want to be too. They know your love language and you can trust. Most importantly is respect, trust, boundaries, communication, all that good stuff. So this is the healthy jar. Okay. Think about this when you're thinking about wellness and you're thinking about relationships in your life and you're just trying to make sure that you're balancing the wheel. Take a look at your relationships. We've gone over this multiple times and I'm going to continue to go over this because relationships are huge. Like I said, friends, family, romantic relationships, whatever it may be, those are almost like the foundation sometimes of us being able to take care of ourselves. And if we have poor relationships in our life, we aren't taking care of ourselves and it's making everything around us that much more difficult. Imagine what's a good example? I think about when you have stressful relationships around you, your problems are already here, okay? And if you're trying to feel better, everything is just that much harder, okay? You have to work that much harder. You need that much more energy to try and feel better when you already have stressors up to here. And if you're trying to come back down, it's hard. It's a lot of work. It tires people out. We quit caring about ourselves because it just is too much, okay? Part of wellness is accepting victories. Victories are important because they make you see progress and they help you feel happy. No victory has to be big. They can all be little. Here's our little victories. Here's our ribbons, okay? Write them down. It says it's important to celebrate little things that go right in your life, whether it's something as small as getting out of bed or remembering to take your meds. Just because they are little does not mean they are unimportant. Fill in some of your little victories below. Okay, if you want a worksheet, you don't need a worksheet. Like I said yesterday, write it on a piece of paper, put it in your journal, put it on a Post-it note and post it. But most importantly, celebrate everything that you accomplish, okay? Because it's important. And I have told you this. If you aren't your own best cheerleader, nobody will cheer you on. And if they try, you won't believe them because you can't cheer yourself on. So you have to celebrate victories. Little ones, big ones, whatever it may be. Okay, sometimes my victory is just to get out of the door in one piece to get to work. That's a huge accomplishment some mornings. So celebrate your victories. Okay. All right, I just wanted to go back around. Remember I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago already, here's your self-care game, okay? Go back to it. If you need this, maybe we could, laminate. I almost forgot about it. Maybe we need to laminate this so you can hold on to this, okay? But every time you turn around, drinking water, 30-minute break, 15-minute hobbies, whatever it may be, do your self-care game. Challenge yourself to get to the end of the game. It's pretty simple. If you just do a few things that make you feel good and that are on the list, you're at the end of the game before you know it. Go back to this. Put it on your refrigerator. You don't need a game piece. You don't have to physically see it every day, moving game pieces along. But look on here and be like, wow, I already moved up 10 spaces. I only got 10 more to go. Whatever it may be. Get out your self-care game, okay? Start taking a look at everything that you can do on here for yourself. And if you're not doing them, you're not taking very good care of yourself. They're pretty little. Something fun. Finish a to-do list. Meditate. Move your body. Things like that. Okay? It was pointed out to me yesterday that I say K a lot. So now that I'm being mindful, that's what I'm thinking of. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. Remember this, okay? Every day you wake up, remind yourself, I cannot give and I cannot care and I cannot love others if I do not take care of myself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to refresh yourself. You have to do what makes you happy. You have to take a break. You have to do the little things that fill you up inside so you can give to others. If the cup is empty, there's nothing else coming out of it. All right? There, I changed it around from K to all right. So, there's that. One of the things that I liked, I found this worksheet because I was trying to explain this again yesterday, was catch it, check it, change it. Negative thinking is always going to hold you back. All right. Negative thinking is going to prevent growth. It's going to prevent recovery. It's going to prevent you from being happy. It's going to steal your peace. It's going to affect relationships. You're going to miss appointments. It's going to be hard to get out of bed. The list goes on and on. Negative thinking is a black cloud that will continually be like a ball and chain and will hold you down. We need to change that. Now, again, I don't need you. You don't have to be a positive ray of sunshine every second of the day. I get it. We can't do that. That's just not possible. But if you can slowly start changing one negative thought every day into a positive one, imagine what that can do for you. Imagine how much stronger you can feel as a person. You're mentally going to feel better, which in turn you're going to take care of yourself physically. So catch it, check it, change it. If something bad comes out of your mouth, catch it back up, change it, turn it around. That's the most important piece, is just to be mindful and to start changing it. So again, think of these little people. Catch it, check it, change it. The 3 C's. I like to kind of give you guys some like little things that if you can say it, what's that? A little like jingle? There you go, a little jingle. It helps you remember things. I give those to you because those are what helps me remember things. I have a terrible memory. We know that. So catch it, check it, change it. The 3 C's. Change that around, okay? If we think, we feel, we do. Remember these little guys here? The more positive that we think, the better we feel, and the more we do, okay? If you can turn it around and you can start thinking better, you're going to feel better. We're going to do more. You're going to work on your recovery. You're going to kick butt with your goals. You're going to make changes, and that's the most important piece. So again, think of these guys, okay? The cloud for thinking, the heart for feelings, and the hands for doing. Just stick it in your brain. Write it down in your toolbox. We think better, we feel better, we do more, okay? Okay. Remind yourself every single day. I just had to come back to this worksheet because I love it. What are you choosing to water every day? Are you choosing to water some negative, nasty thinking that's holding you back and preventing you from growing? Or are you going to pick your goals and you're going to pick happiness and you're going to continue to water that every day and you're going to make changes? Get out your coping skills toolbox. Do you want your anxiety to win? Do you want your depression to hold you back? Maybe you're feeling unmotivated. Maybe you're isolating. Whatever it may be, what are you choosing to water? Every day is a choice. We know that. It doesn't matter what I teach you. It doesn't matter what a therapist teaches you or what friends tell you or what family members tell you. Every day is a choice. You have a decision to make. Are you going to make your life better? Are you going to choose happiness? Are you going to work on goals? Are you going to work on coping skills? Or are you going to sit there? Are you going to fill up your pity pot and sit in it and not make changes? Okay, I know that sounds harsh, but it's true. And you know that's true, and I know that's true. And we have to make a choice every single day to make a change. Little changes. We don't have to make catastrophic, huge changes. We don't have to move mountains. But if you start working on one little change every single day, I promise you it's going to add up to something really wonderful. And then you're going to come back one day and be like, wow, who was that person? I did not like that person I was a year ago or 2 years ago. I like this person. I like where I've come and I've worked hard to get there, and you should be proud of that. So what are you choosing to water every day? How are you choosing to spend your day? I'm really sad because I lost my Me Sponsible handout, my little worksheet. So I got to find my Me Sponsible worksheet. We haven't talked about that for a while. At the end of the day, recovery is about being Me Sponsible. You can learn or be told 7 trillion coping skills, but unless you use it and you make a choice every day to make small changes, to work hard towards being the best you, being Me Sponsible and being your best self, okay? Nothing's going to change. So let's make changes together. Let's keep doing it. It's about just something little every day. Maybe you drink an extra glass of water. Maybe you eat one more fruit for the day. Maybe you sleep for an extra 20 minutes. You go to bed a little bit earlier. Maybe you make a to-do list and you check off one more thing on it. Whatever it is, I'm proud of you. Okay, keep going. If I'm going to be your cheerleader, I just want you to know I'm proud of you. I know you're working hard. Don't give up. It's easy to sit in your pity pot. It's easy to let those negative thoughts change you, but don't. Make a choice. Water the right things today. And what are you going to water? Are you going to water positive or negative? That's your challenge for today. Think about it. What are you going to choose to water today? Are you going to water the negative? Or are you going to water the positive? I, for one, am going to choose to water the positive, all right? Have an amazing week. It's hard to believe it's the end of the week already. Thanks for joining me again. I appreciate it, and I hope that there's some things that are helpful. And I will see you next Monday. Have a great rest of your week and a great weekend.